And he pats the top of the vehicle with his left hand. He gives a big wave now to the cameramen that are down there, and he is rolling. He is rolling.
Mark Riccobono of the National Federation of the Blind is rolling.
Straddling that big double yellow line that we have here at Daytona, which NASCAR drivers know they're not supposed to go below. But here he goes, driving off towards turn one into the infield, and up there will be an obstacle slalom course that you can see once he does arrive in that area.
And Kevin, he's not going real slow, really. He's looked like he's doing probably 20, 25 miles an hour maybe. Nearing the turn one down there, he's now just a car length up on the racing surface above the yellow line, and now it looks like the brake. He hits the brake, turns left, making his way perfectly into what is turn one of the 3.56 mile course here at Daytona. Approaching the first set of barrels, makes his way around those perfectly. Now cuts over the second one, and he's approaching the third set, and he avoids them to the right. A perfect trip through the slalom course.
A perfect slalom course for Mark Riccobono and the National Federation of the Blind.
And now, of course, he's got to work his way through the infield. He's going through what is turn two for the Rolex 24 cars that'll be coming up very shortly. He's got to work his way around and all the way through the International Horseshoe and up to the kink, where we have something very special coming up in a short while. But he's got quite a ways to go. But already, how would you like to go out there? Let's say we put a blindfold on you to do what he has done already here at Daytona. I don't think you'd be very comfortable, but obviously he's done a great job, went right through the slalom, and now working his way around in the infield.
It's a vivid demonstration of the capacity and the ingenuity of blind people collaborating with society to change perceptions and create opportunity. That's what today is all about.
Well, Mark now is about halfway to the horseshoe as he continues east toward the International Horseshoe, and he is very shortly he will be approaching the stands that are full over there where your group is seated, I'm assuming, Kevin.
Yeah, the purple shirts are going to be giving him a rousing roar. He says he'll honk when he goes by the National Federation of the Blind stands.
Well, I tell you what, he made a perfect apex at the horseshoe, so he is now continuing around that turn, and he's within 50 yards of that grandstand.
He's coming up to the grandstand, fellow Federationists.
He is there.
My team. It's the team.
There he is, Mark Riccobono, the first ever blind driver at Daytona. Dr. Mark Maurer said we would do it a decade ago, and we're doing it today.
He has passed the grandstand now and is headed down toward the kink, following that van that's out in front of him by, some 120 yards or so.
By the way, that van has several boxes in the back of it, and shortly they're going to do what they tell you not to do. Litter. They're going to throw those boxes out in front of him.
That's right. I think he teaches his son Austin not to do that. Austin Riccobono's in the house. Don't be littering like your dad and his team.
Well, there comes the first box, and now let's see if Mark avoids it. He does. He passes it on the right. The second box has been deployed, and he passes it on the left. Third box is out. The fourth box is out, and he's perfectly making his way between the two.
So they're throwing boxes out of the back of the van, and the blind driver is avoiding the boxes using this technology.
So he's made it through the slalom. He's made it through the boxes that have come out.
It's all fun from here.
Once he goes through the Western Horseshoe, we're going to have a moving pass coming up. And what exactly is that?
The plan is for him to be able to actually pass the van. He'll go to the left of the van, the same van that was throwing out the boxes. He'll be able to pass it just like you would do over here at I-4 or whatever. Sometimes they don't let my wife pass, and she gets a little
Right now, Mark's going a lot faster than sometimes you can go on I-4 as well.
Well, now I look out, the van is pulled to the inside of the racetrack, and this is where we're getting ready for the moving pass. And Mark is going to the outside of the racetrack with the van down towards the bottom of the racetrack. And here we come up. He's closing in on the van to make the moving pass.
Well, this is what it's all about, this kind of dynamic display of the capacity and ingenuity of collaboration between the National Federation of the Blind and many in our community. It'll create opportunities for education and employment. It is an historic day, Jim and Larry.
Well, Kevin, he successfully made the pass. 100% complete so far. He has done everything that we expected.
And he's coming up to the finish line. He has made the pass, and he's coming to the finish line.
Makes a perfect turn.
And this is just the beginning. This is the start of it. Over the next decade, we will be looking for university programs and corporations to accept the Blind Driver Challenge and collaborate with us.
He's approaching the end of the run, makes his way in between the barrels that are set up there, and mission accomplished.
We're proud of you, Mark Riccobono. We're proud of the National Federation of the Blind. What a great drive. A great drive at Daytona International Speedway. Thank you so much, Daytona.
Well, congratulations to Mark, and Kevin, thank you for your input. And this has indeed been an historic occasion here at Daytona, and I know Mark is going to be climbing out of that SUV very shortly down there, and he's going to be a happy young man.
How are you, sir?
Great.
How'd you get here?
Great job, Mark. Great job, Mark. How'd you get here? Good job. That's great.
Thank you. Glad you're here.
Our pleasure. That was a great drive. Thank you.
It was fun.
And
Now we just got to get
that
50,000 more
last
people to do it.
narrow pass, you made it right through those barrels. It was fantastic. Quite a historic occasion.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations to us.
Yeah, very good. How about some of the other folks here? Melissa, come on over here.
Step up.
This is John, come on up here. Come on up. Yeah.
Melissa?
Very
Yes.
good.
All right. That's what
There
I'm
you
talking
go.
about. Okay.
That's great.
Deal. Good deal. All
Pretty
right.
exciting day.
Very exciting.